is a video about how you can do anything. Okay, so it's rare for me to hand out positive I haven't washed my hair in 2 years because I'm a dirty hippie bullshit, but in this case it's actually true, with some qualifications. For instance, if like me you're 5'8" with what can only be described as the whitest complexion in human existence, I wouldn't hold my breath about learning to run the 100 meters in a sub 10-second time. That feat hasn't ever been achieved by an incredibly fit and dedicated white athlete, so my pasty ex-smoker physique isn't quite going to cut it. No, when I say you can do anything, I'm talking more about what you can do with your mind. There's quite a personal reason for saying this. For the longest time I didn't know what I wanted to do or be. If you're younger, say about 17 to 21, and you still don't have the faintest idea what you want, I'm a personal testament to the fact that it's not all doom and gloom. And if a 31-year-old chump like me can carve out a life for himself, you can too. The main thing I want to get across is a mix of good and bad news. Firstly, the good. Dream as big as you possibly can. Think to yourself about what you really love, then think about what you can do in that field to make sure you never have to stop doing it. For instance, I love daydreaming. It's part of the reason it took me such a long time to understand what I wanted. Because I love daydreaming, I figured the only way I could do that all the time is if I became a writer. So in between filming for my job and YouTube, I sit and just dream. Then I write it down. Next, the bad news. Almost anything that is amazing, fun and creative also takes an incredible amount of work. It doesn't matter what it is, it's a huge commitment. YouTube is a great example of this. I have, by my standards, quite a successful channel. My sub count is low, but my view count is high. People enjoy what I do. Even though I upload only once every few days, it's still a lot of work. Factor in the fact that I do everything including graphics and animation myself, the workload starts to build up. But here's the absolute best bit. When you're working hard on something you love doing, it doesn't even feel like work. So if you're sitting there feeling stuck, don't worry and don't get upset. Be honest with yourself with what you want and take the first small step. You'll be amazed how far you'll get. Later, fags!